As they moved out, they were giving Big Mac a hard time about his ghosts.
You shouldn't have told him, I just knew it.
You'll mind them, the fog plays funny tricks on us. Nothing really to worry about, long as you mind what you're doing, keep your wits about you. But, ghosts, Big Mac.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here is the Halloween-themed profile video that I promised. Congratulations to the few of you who guessed this one correctly. Also, if you're watching this video during its premiere, then be sure to stick around when it finishes, as my second Halloween special will be premiering immediately after this one. If you enjoy my content and you want to see more like it in the future, then be sure to like, subscribe, and ring Toby's bell to stay notified for when I post new content and updates. Now, with all of that out of the way, let's get started. The White Fleet, or Ghost Tugs, are a group of faceless white tugs that come from northern waters. They sail at night time with engines off, listening for cracking ice. They came to the waters of Big City Port in hopes of finding an old wooden galleon that had frozen and sunken somewhere in the area. In their one and only episode, aptly titled Ghosts, they appear at the start of the episode and give Big Mac one hell of a fright. Big Mac mistakes them for the tugs who sank in a storm during 1912, a story that was told to him by Scuttlebutt Pete. The following night, several others have their own experiences witnessing the ghost tugs, all of which are understandably spooked beyond belief. At the end of the episode, Hercules arrives and explains who the White Fleet are, and the reason for them being in Big City. It makes sense that Hercules of all characters would know who these tugs are, since he is an ocean-going tug, and thus would have likely travelled to their waters at some point. It is worth noting that in the original draft of the episode, Big Mac and Warrior were supposed to witness the ghosts together. Later on, OJ would follow them, only for them to disappear in the fog. There is a lot more I could tell you about the episode, with some stuff involving a ghost story from Captain Star, and the Neptune scene with 10 Cents and Sunshine being even more terrifying. But that relates more to the episode itself, as opposed to the White Fleet. The models for the ghost tugs were fitted with small white lights and paper covers to reflect their ghostly hue off of their superstructures. Since these vessels don't speak, they naturally had no voice actors. In terms of Thomas and Friends counterparts, I would have to say that the ghost engines from Percy and Rusty's stories would be the most logical. Granted, Percy's ghost never actually existed, but the stories about both ghosts involving them dying in horrific circumstances, especially since Rusty's ghost also sank and drowned, just as Big Mac believed with his ghosts. I really like the White Fleet, and their one and only episode is one of my absolute favourites of the entire show. Their presence makes it easy for anyone to see why. Well, that's it for this episode, folks. As always, I hope you all enjoyed it and weren't too creeped out. Don't forget to stick around if you're watching this video during its premiere, as my second Halloween special is coming out straight after this one. I hope to see you all there. Now until next time, I've been Cinders and Ashes UK, you've been awesome, and have a great Halloween. Bye.